With us, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Baltimore Orioles.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Zach Eflin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yandy Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. And caught on a warning track. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Brandon Lowe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Lowe out on the play.
Batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now, Josh Lowe. There's the strike. And that one missing low. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. What's the word on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really stay in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And down the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Inside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Upstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And another ball. The other way, and it stays fair.
Batting third, first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Caballero. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Caminero makes the grab, and that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Catcher, Danny Jansen.
Eflin back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting sixth,
once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Come on, Zach.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, it bangs off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Jose Caballero now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. A great play deep in the hole.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And that one almost got him. Aranda stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going.
Swing and a ground ball. Onto O'Hearn.
He's out.
Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Batting ninth, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Close one doesn't get the call. 2-1. And downstairs.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Let's go, Tyler.
Fastball for a strike. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, Center fielder, Cedric.
2 outs, bases empty.
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the third inning. Yandy Diaz now. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left,
foul.
and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Holiday throws to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Lau out on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. And a pitch. Caminero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Pitch is in there. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Rays held in check here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That
Ball
one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs.
Ball 3. Full count.
stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Three and two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Palacios makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next one misses. Ball two. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Lowe. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first. Now it's Jansen to hit, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That clips the corner. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here is Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. He's out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Let's go, Orioles!
The shortstop takes the ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a foul ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that misses. And that's ball three. Check swing, called strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for Tampa
First
Bay,
and second,
left fielder,
2 outs.
Richie
Palacios, the next to hit. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a chopper out to short. Makes the sliding stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that's down and away.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez also throwing. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-2. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. And the Rays leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And now the
Orioles,
switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The changeup missing, and a count 2-1. That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting. First
Dominant
baseman,
performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Flied out his first time. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. And a count 1-2. Rutschman on at first, nobody out. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up.
Mountcastle.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Eflin back to work. Fastball for a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And a foul ball. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. O'Neill pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle. On to O'Hearn. He's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
There's a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Cowser batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Let's go, Orioles. Come on, Orioles. You can do it. Come on.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Palacios hauls it in to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Lowe, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Went
Ball.
with the sweeper, but it misses. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes
Danny
the skipper,
Jansen.
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Eflin departs, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Yennier Cano
Orioles.
gets the ball now.
Just trying to
Number
keep this one close
78.
here, and this is where a
Yennier
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Runner on the go. Pitch is
Ball
low.
two.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more
That's
coming.
strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And ball 4, 2
first base.
aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for Tampa
Jonathan
Bay, the
Aranda
designated
digs in
hitter,
now.
Jonathan Aranda.
In the air, right side. Kowser under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And the batter will be
Now
the shortstop,
batting,
Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
And that one ripped into right. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off
bottom of the
for the
6th.
Orioles.
And into the box for
Third baseman,
Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Westburg.
There's the
Lead
strike.
ride. No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Caminero gets under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's
Inside.
off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Rays leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Slings it across.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the ball
shortstop,
out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
Ball.
Keep the momentum going.
Next
1-1.
offering is down low.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
left
the
fielder,
Rays,
Richie
left fielder,
Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Ahoy.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Yandy Diaz. And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
And that one hammered, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And now it's
1-1.
even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger up and throwing. Uceta also getting ready. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And that misses off the outside edge. That one lifted to left. Palacios in and to his right. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory
Number
Soto.
65.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Brandon Lau.
Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering down in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And now Junior Caminero 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Inside, almost got him. And they'll do it again. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first with one gone. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Foul ball there. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. One left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Off for the Orioles.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
That's outside. Ball one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And that's in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one cutting but missing down low. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Outside, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now, Cedric Mullins. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. He's there, he's got it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back. It's the top of the
Orioles.
9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Cionel
58.
Perez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off for
Jonathan
the Rays,
Aranda.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. Perez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Now one gone in the 9th.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab
Up
your
next
backup
for
bat
Tampa
out of the
Bay,
rack.
left
You don't want to
fielder,
take your
Richie
gamer up there
Palacios.
because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Richie Palacios now at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That's a foul
And that
ball.
will drop foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Next
1-1.
offering down low and in the dirt. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Mullen makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And
2-0.
another ball. And that
Ball,
one's a
that's too
little
low.
bit low. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Very good pitch.
3
Backed
balls,
up a little
1
bit,
strike.
expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take because he would have
Yep.
gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Full count.
Outside,
ball.
and that is
Take your
ball
base.
4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to
Now
have a
batting,
very
first
aggressive
baseman,
secondary
Yandy
lead. So a
Diaz.
ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back in safely. And he takes a strike. Next
Ball.
offering misses down and away. And it remains 2-2.
Ball.
DeLuca
Full
off of
count.
first with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit.
Third baseman.
Fairbanks, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Outside with a breaking ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Holiday, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Rays leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball. One strike away. The shortstop takes the ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. That missed by a lot, and it's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Three-two now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. In the dirt, blocked.
1-2.
But no advance from the runners. The tying run at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Ryan Mountcastle next to bat for Baltimore. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.